Police seize firearm and ammunition in Port Maria operation. A police operation in the St. Mary capital on Monday resulted in the seizure of a pistol and several rounds of ammunition, leading to the arrest of a man believed to be connected to illegal activities in the parish. Law enforcement officials report that the St. Mary police acted on intelligence to intercept a vehicle traveling along a roadway in Port Maria. Following the stop, a thorough search of the vehicle was conducted by members of the Elite Caribbean Search Center. During the search, the security forces uncovered a Taurus G2 9mm pistol along with 12 rounds of ammunition. The driver of the vehicle, who has been identified as a person of interest to the police, was subsequently taken into custody. Authorities have confirmed that investigations into the matter are ongoing. Meanwhile, the St. Mary police have reaffirmed their commitment to disrupting criminal networks, emphasizing their dedication to removing illegal firearms from the streets to ensure the safety and security of all residents in the parish. Popular music producer Shab Don freed of corruption charges but remains in custody on murder counts. Popular music producer Linval Shab Don Thompson Jr. was cleared of corruption charges on Monday as his trial officially concluded in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The trial, which began on February 19, ended with a verdict of not guilty after the presiding judge ruled that inconsistencies in the prosecution's evidence made a conviction unsustainable. Shab Don's legal troubles stem from an incident in 2021 during which allegations surfaced that the producer had offered a police officer $2 million. Authorities claim the bribe was intended to make an illegal firearm discovered in a vehicle Thompson was driving go missing from official records. In the wake of the allegations, Thompson was charged with breaching the Corruption Prevention Act, in addition to illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition. However, the gun-related charges were previously dismissed in April 2022. Despite Monday's acquittal on corruption charges, Shab Don remains in police custody as he faces separate, more serious allegations. The music producer is currently charged with 3 counts of murder in connection with an incident on Marl Road in Rose Heights, St. James. Authorities have confirmed that Thompson was positively identified during an identification parade related to the homicide case. Legal proceedings on the murder charges are expected to continue as the investigation remains active. Fatal shootings by security forces drop 14% in early 2026. Fatal shootings involving members of Jamaica's security forces have seen a significant decline in the first 2 months of 2026, according to newly released figures from the Independent Commission of Investigations. Data published by the police oversight body indicates a 14% decrease in fatalities compared to the same period last year. Between January 1st and the end of February 2026, a total of 48 people were fatally shot by police and military personnel. This marks a reduction from the 56 fatalities recorded during the corresponding months of 2025. A closer look at the monthly statistics reveals that the decline was driven entirely by a drop in incidents during February. The month of January saw an identical toll to the previous year, with 28 fatal shootings recorded in both 2025 and 2026. February 2026, however, recorded 20 fatal shootings. This is a significant improvement from February 2025, which saw 28 people lose their lives in confrontations with the security forces. Encouragingly, the data also shows that as of March 2nd, no fatal police shootings have been reported for the current month. The most recent incident under investigation occurred in Coral Garden, St. James, late on February 26. According to reports, 3 men were killed during a police operation that took place shortly after 11 p.m. INDECOM has confirmed that it was notified of the triple fatal shooting and has launched a full independent investigation to determine the circumstances surrounding the operation and the subsequent deaths. 5-year-old girl drowns in pit at Clarendon home. A community in Clarendon is in mourning following the tragic death of a 5-year-old girl who is believed to have drowned in a pit at her home on Sunday. The child has been identified as Rakima Williams. According to police reports, the incident occurred at a residence in Rocky Point. It is believed that the young girl accidentally fell into an open pit on the premises. Authorities were told that the child's mother realized she was missing after being unable to locate her inside the house. She immediately began a search of the yard. During her search, the mother reportedly observed that a heavy stone, which was usually used to secure a manhole cover, had been moved from its position. Upon going to investigate the exposed pit, she made the grim discovery of her daughter's body inside. The mother retrieved the child from the pit, and the young girl was rushed to a nearby hospital. However, tragically, she was pronounced dead upon arrival by medical staff. The police are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident. Two-month-old baby dies in suspected infanticide in Manchester. A wave of grief has swept over the quiet community of Top Hill following the tragic death of a 2-month-old infant on Tuesday morning in what police are investigating as a suspected case of infanticide. Law enforcement officials have confirmed the incident, revealing that the child's mother is suspected to have drowned the baby in a bucket of water. However, police have not provided any details regarding arrests or the status of their investigations into the matter. The police were alerted to the scene in Top Hill early Tuesday, where they launched an inquiry into the circumstances surrounding the infant's death. Authorities have remained tight-lipped since the initial confirmation, offering no further information on whether any individual has been taken into custody or what the next steps in the investigation will be. Residents of the usually serene community expressed profound shock and disbelief at the incident. Neighbors and loved ones are struggling to comprehend the tragedy, which has left the area in a state of mourning as they grapple with the loss of the young life. As the community mourns, questions remain unanswered as investigations continue behind the scenes, but no further details have been released at this time. Bail extended for dancehall artist Lisa Hyper in airport incident case. Dancehall artist Lisa Hyper, whose given name is Felicia Gooden, had her bail extended when she appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. The entertainer is facing multiple charges stemming from a controversial incident at the Norman Manley International Airport in February last year. The charges against her include use of indecent language, disorderly conduct, and the use of abusive and threatening language. According to police reports, the incident began when the artist allegedly assaulted an employee inside the airport during a heated argument. The situation reportedly escalated when she went live on her TikTok account, during which she allegedly used abusive language and hurled curses at both police officers and airport staff who were present. Sources familiar with the matter indicated that at the time of the incident, the dancehall artist was reportedly suffering from mental health challenges. During Tuesday's court hearing, the matter was postponed as an outstanding medical report is still pending. The presiding magistrate extended Gooden's bail until the next court date. The case has drawn attention to the intersection of mental health issues and public behavior, with legal observers noting that the outstanding medical report could play a significant role in the eventual outcome of the proceedings.